Hey everybody, Rebecca here for another video about money and personal finance. The whole purpose of my channel here is to share with you guys and document my journey and struggle to reach financial independence and retire early on a single income. If that interests you and you would like to witness the struggle for the next years to come, then feel free to click that subscribe button down below. Boy, that was depressing and a little bit midlife crisis-y, I think. But the topic of today's video is extra income that I have earned in June. If you've been with the channel for a while, then you know that I used to do passive income reports every month, and I started thinking about doing those again, but then I realized something. I have been working so much extra lately that I feel like I should just make these videos all of the income that I have earned in the previous month, because damn it, my overtime and my bonus pay and all the extra shifts and things that I pick up, it counts for something, right? So these monthly videos are going to start covering all of the extra income that I bring in every single month. And of course, I will also let you guys know what I decide to do with all the extra income that I bring in every month. So let's get started, shall we? Notes. Firstly, extra income that I have earned in June of 2022, we're going to start with the active income earned first. So this is going to include all of my overtime, all of my bonus pay, anything that I might sell around the house, any extra income that I earn actively. So firstly, overtime pay. I am currently picking up an extra shift every other week at work, so that means I am bringing in overtime every other week. Also, forgive the wet hair because it is another work night for me and I just got out of the shower and decided to try to film this really quickly. Anyway, overtime money that I have earned in the month of June amounted to $514.54. Now, obviously, this is a gross amount earned. I do get taxed on this money, but figuring out what the taxes are and what I actually netted, that's just too much trouble. But I do like to see how much I'm actually earning gross, because these extra shifts really do start to add up, especially since I'm getting them consistently. And also, the more I work, then the more that goes into my work-sponsored retirement account as well. So it ends up working out well for me. So $514.54 earned in overtime, and in bonus pay, I earned $300 for the month of June. The bonus pay that we get at my employer right now is for every extra shift that we pick up, because my department is very understaffed at the moment. We have been for the last couple years at least. So my company recognizes that, thankfully, and they do offer bonus pay hourly for every extra shift that we pick up, regardless of whether or not it's actual overtime for us. So that's nice. And the only other active income that I'll say that I earned for the month of June was I did sell my old island that I had in my kitchen. I'm doing some home renovations right now, and the old island that I had in there, I did sell it for $100. Moving on to more passive forms of income. Options income. I do trade options a little bit through my Fidelity account, and when it comes to these extra income videos that I'm going to do, I'm only going to share with y'all the realized option income that I've earned. So for realized income for June, it was actually a goose egg. I did not close any contracts in June, but thus far in 2022, I do need to do an options video. I may do that too here in just a minute if I have the energy for it. But so far in 2022, I have earned $817.38 just through doing options. Now, sure, you could argue that this is an active form of income, but y'all, it's pretty easy. I don't really count it as an active form of income. Kind of the same thing with AdSense. Sure, you do have to put in some effort into making the video, but once it's uploaded, it's there and it's passive for you. So I don't really count that as active income. So 0 for options in June, but overall options are continuing to go well for me. I keep it very casual with options, which is why I don't really make regular videos about it, but I may start doing that in the future. June was also a great month for dividends. I earned $135.55 from dividends in June 2022. Now, all of those dividends came from the various Vanguard ETFs that I hold in my M1 Finance accounts. Vanguard pays out their dividend quarterly and it automatically gets reinvested. That is how I have my M1 account set up. So $135.55, that's nice, and that is definitely 100% passive. So I used to, in my passive income videos, I would count the growth in my different investing accounts month over month, but I have decided to not count that anymore because, as we have seen thus far in 2022, the markets can go down and just keep going down. So when I would look at that month to month and compare it to the active and passive income that I've earned for the same month, I could have losses in my investing accounts that were way far greater than the earned extra income that I bring in every month, the dividends, everything. The losses this year so far have been pretty considerable. So being that the stock market is generally a volatile place, I'm not going to look at the gains or the losses month to month. I just want to focus on purely the income that is earned, whether it be active or passive month to month, because it all counts. Next passive income source for me are credit card rewards. So previously, I have only been using a Fidelity card for all of my credit card usage. They give you a flat 2% cash back that goes into your Fidelity account every month for investing on every purchase that you make. So it's a nice, easy, passive way to earn cash back. And in June, I earned $92.03 passively just from using my credit card for all of the spending that I did in June. So obviously, I had a lot of spending in June. And if you missed my June budget review, I will link to that at the end of this video. You can go back and watch it, and yeah, you'll see why I earned $92.03 worth of cash back from my credit card. I will say though that I have recently opened up another credit card that I'm going to use, and honestly I feel like this one is going to become my new primary one, but I'm not going to stop using my Fidelity card altogether. I opened an Apple credit card because at some merchants you get 3% cash back, and most other places that accept Apple Pay, which is the vast majority of places that I shop, you get 2% cash back, which is the same as my Fidelity card. But the thing that really made me open up this card is that the Apple card does not have any international transaction fees. And y'all know I end up traveling to Sweden a lot to visit my fiance. And even though Fidelity does charge an international transaction fee, it's only 1%. So you do still end up earning 1%. But since I can use the Apple Pay in most places around the world, it would be nice to get that 2% whenever I'm traveling. So I decided to go ahead and open this Apple card and use it. The reason I'm going to keep my Fidelity card and also use that is because if I do end up buying from a place that doesn't have the contactless payment or the Apple Pay option, and you end up using the Apple card, then you only get 1% for using the Apple card. And if that's the case and I have to actually physically use a card to pay for whatever I'm buying, then I'm going to just continue to use my Fidelity card in that case so that I'll get the 2% cash back. Next, passive source of income. On top of my credit card rewards, I also use several different apps that give you rebates on your purchases that you make. Most of these are grocery store purchases for me. I use Fetch Rewards and Ibotta and Coin Out for those things. I also use Get Upside for gas purchases. And I actually did make a video about Get Upside a long time ago. I will link to that one at the end of this video as well. I still use that to this day. It's a good way to save money on gas if you are someone like me who does not buy the cheapest gas that you can possibly find. I find that Get Upside lists the gas stations that have the top tier gas, which is what I prefer to put in my car because I want my car to last a long time. So I don't want the cheapest gas that I can find. I want some good fuel when I do fill up my car. So in total, for all of the apps that I use that get me rebates on my various purchases throughout the month, I earned $9.52 worth of cash back from making purchases that I'm going to make anyway. And sure, $9.52 $2.52 is not much, but if I saw a $10 bill on the sidewalk, then yeah, I'm gonna pick it up. And that is how easy it is to use these apps. So I count them as passive income. Next are affiliate income and referral link income, all of that. I do have referral links and affiliate links in the description box below for different services that I have used and loved or continue to use and love. So this income varies greatly, and in June I only had just a teeny tiny bit of Amazon affiliate income, totaling 42 cents. So yeah, my channel is not huge. I do not earn a whole lot of Amazon affiliate income, but I mean, some months is zero. So for 42 cents earned passively, yay for that. And my last passive source of income is YouTube. I do consider it passive. Some people don't, but it's fine. I consider YouTube passive enough to count it as passive income. I have been doing YouTube for years, and for the first 2 or 3 years this channel was up, I was not making any money for making these videos. So even if I was not getting paid to this day, I would still be putting out these videos. This channel is a way to hold myself accountable to my FIRE goals. So I'm going to continue to consider YouTube passive. And for June 2022, the amount of income I earned from this channel was $75.73. So I'm usually averaging here lately $60 to $80 a month. The AdSense revenue has been on the decline lately for every channel, not just mine. So I used to get pretty consistent payouts from YouTube. You have to earn at least $100 to get paid out every single month. And now I'm starting to earn a little bit less than that, but that's okay. So every other month I'll get a YouTube paycheck in, and that's fine. The ad rates are going to be variable, and I'm sure they'll go up again at some point in the future. So grand total extra earned income for June 2022 amounted to $1,227.79. And you guys, if you had asked me how much total extra income I had earned in June, just off the top of my head, without me actually looking at each individual thing and totaling it up, I would not have thought that I had earned over $1,000 worth of extra income. So I'm glad that I've decided to sort of move away from just specifically doing passive income reports and starting to count all of this extra active income that I've earned, because it does add up to a lot every month. And of course, the largest area of extra income that I am earning comes from the active sources, these extra shifts that I'm picking up at my job. So I think it's definitely good to take a look at that and recognize all the extra effort that I've been putting in. It does add up. I mean, just from my job in June, the total was $814.54. So that was the majority of the extra income that I earned. And that is going to continue as the months go on and I continue to pick up extra shifts at my current job. And also, if you saw my walk and talk FIRE with me video, then you know that I have actually applied for a second job as well. So if I end up getting that job, haven't heard anything yet as of the day that I'm filming this video, but if I do end up getting that second job, then I am also going to count that income on these videos that I make every single month, because having a second job is not something that I have to do, but it is going to be worth it if I get it, and it'll definitely help up the extra income earned every single month. So that is to be determined for the future. And as for how I used this extra income that I earned in June, well, the home renovations that I mentioned earlier, they are still ongoing. I'm hopeful that they'll be finished by the end of July, but I'm not 100% sure on that. We're still waiting on some siding to come in for the outside of the house. So the renovations may stretch into August. I hope not. I would love to get everything finished this month, so that way I can let you guys know the grand total for everything and do my before and after home renovation video, go over all of the numbers and show you guys everything that has been done around here. I absolutely love the work that has been done so far, so I'm really kind of anxious to show you guys that before and after video, but I can't rush the process, so it's just going to take however long it's going to take. So this extra income that I've earned in June, basically I'm just hanging on to it until all of these renovations are done. And Rollo is barking in the background. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that too much. But yeah, until the renovations are done, all the extra income that I earned, I'm just kind of hanging on to it because you never know what could pop up during a renovation. It's best to just hang on to that cash right now just in case I need it for something for the renovations. But as soon as the renovations are done, then all this extra income that I earned, it's all going to investing 100% to my portfolio because the markets are really, really struggling this year in 2022. That's the whole reason why I'm even considering taking a second job so that I can get some extra income to invest consistently. So yeah, I feel like if I can tough it out with a second job, earn as much extra income as I can and throw it in now, it's going to make a huge, huge difference on the FIRE journey. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like I say, this is going to be a video that I do monthly going forward. So it's no longer just passive income reports from me. I am counting all of the active income that I earn as well. I'm putting in the effort and it counts. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you're working on your own FIRE journeys and you are earning extra income, let me know how it's going for you down below. Let me know what side hustles you've got, if you're considering starting another one, or if you're considering taking a second job. I know some of you have said the same thing. You keep an eye on the markets just like I do because you're a money nerd just like me. So y'all know how important it is to invest all the time. Always be buying, but especially when the market is on sale, and that is now. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will see you next month for the next earned income video, and hopefully I'll have an update for y'all about that second job I applied for too. So yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.